Hey, what's up guys, Walt's How To's and Reviews. Today I wanted to make the best gift video I possibly could so that people who are looking for gift ideas will hopefully be like, oh perfect, that's it, that's the gift I'm going to get for somebody. If you're looking for good gifts for children, this video won't help you out. These are really geared towards adults or at least teenagers. Now when I was making this video, I realized why a lot of times when I'm watching gift videos and trying to get an idea, I'm usually thinking, I think they already have that, or I don't even know if they'll like that or even use that, because it's really hard to think of good gift ideas. So to give some context of the gift ideas I picked out, they come from my real world experience, and I was thinking of stuff that most people are not going to already have, but that they actually will use and like. And it also has to be realistic. I mean, most people don't have a Ferrari, but they like it, but it's not realistic. The other downside to watching a bunch of videos is, you're trying to get these gift ideas and you have to watch this 10 to 20 minute video just to get the 5 gift ideas that you end up not liking. So I tried to solve that by, there's a timeline down in the bottom and you'll see gift 1, gift 2, gift 3. You can just skip to the gift, oh no, I'm not into that, go to the next gift. So you don't have to sit through this whole video just to get my gift ideas. If you can appreciate the way I made this video with the timeline and agree with me that it's actually a good video that should hopefully help people think of good gift ideas, let me and YouTube know by giving it a thumbs up, or maybe even comment or subscribe. It tells YouTube this is the content people are looking for, so it'll show more people this because it's actually helping them out. It's also a feedback loop for me and helps me and my channel out. Also, if there's any links down below that are Amazon, they're affiliate links, which means it's the exact same price on Amazon if you use the link, but I get a small commission from Amazon. Alright, the last section is called Gifts on the Fringe. These are gifts that I thought about, but I decided not to actually give them a whole section because I don't know if they met the criteria. Like, people probably have this stuff, maybe they won't use it. So I didn't go into detail about those, but I just wanted to rattle off a bunch of good gift ideas, again, in hopes to get you the information that you were searching for. So let's not waste any more time and jump into my gift ideas. So this first gift is for anybody with regular cabinets. It can make them go from this to this. I always thought the only way to do that was with really expensive hinges, and I always thought homes that had that were really nice and expensive, so maybe it's not for everybody, but it's just this guy right here in the corner that's really out of the way. That's what's actually dampening this. You can get the nice hinges that do it, but this is $2 to $3 per drawer. You can get 25 for 50 or 10 for 25. These are just child locks. These have nothing to do with it, so ignore those. They're just for our kids. The other thing that's nice is even if you rent, I don't think any landlord is going to mind you putting that on there, and if they did, it's so easy to remove. It's just a screw. You can do it. The only thing I would say is, you do have to install those. Super easy. It's one screw and a drill. You just put it in the corner. But yeah, the only drawback I could think of that is, like, maybe you buy it for somebody, but they never actually install it. So maybe if you're a father giving it to your daughter or something, you're going over there for Christmas, I would bring a drill, give it to them, and then plan like a half hour, depending on how many cabinets they have, just to install those real quick. And then they'll be able to use them every day for years to come and hopefully enjoy the silent shutting and just the cool factor. Alright, so the next gift idea is for people that wear makeup. It's this mirror. And I got this idea when we were in a hotel. My wife, made point of telling me how cool this was and how it helped her with her makeup, and that she just loved it and was like, man, I wish that they had these in homes. And I thought, well, of course you can install that in a home, and I just thought it was neat. One side regular, and then this is like 5x magnification. If you want the light, you can turn it on. It's battery operated. It's pretty easy to swap out the batteries. You do that, and they do go kind of quickly, but a lot of times she doesn't even use the light, but you can see it folds right up against the wall, which is really nice. But then you can bring it out, aim it to where you need to, do your thing, and yeah, that light feature is really cool. You can really get up on your eyes. I don't put on makeup, but it definitely helps when I have a zit. My wife has mentioned a few times this was unexpected and just a really awesome gift. And if you have a situation like us where we just don't have a lot of real estate for a sink room, and mine's basically a tiny corner and she takes up the rest. For me, I like that it is out of the way, doesn't take up much space, folds up nice. So this gift would only be for people that have stairs. This is a very new gift I just got from my buddy. This is what it is. And basically, you can see they're not doing anything right now. I wave my hand, no lights come on. These actually aren't even installed. There's a few different ways you can install them. There's some screw holes back here so you can attach it right there, depending on carpet or wood, what you have there. And then they also have these sticky pads if you don't want to use the screws. And I've just placed them right here for now. Basically, to make this video, I literally just got this as a gift from my friend who's a young guy in his 30s, single, and he absolutely loves them. He loves coming down in the morning to get his coffee. He doesn't have to turn on the lights, and they provide some light. Now, if I turn one over, you'll see it's going to think that it's dark and it sensed motion, so it turns on. So they're motion sensitive. When I first got these, I thought it would be annoying because it'd be on all the time, but they actually only activate when it's dark. And I thought it was ironic that my buddy actually loves them, because the first thing I thought of when I saw these is like, oh, that's a perfect gift for grandma that has a basement, you know? Dark, stairs, slippery, they could get hurt. Great gift to give them. But my buddy says this is one of his most favorite things in his house. Now, I just put these up yesterday, and my wife absolutely loves them. Really, we have 2 young girls. They sleep in their cribs upstairs. One of them's still in the breastfeeding stage. And when she gets up in the middle of the night, I know for her a big thing is just not turning on any lights that would disturb their sleep or something like that. But as she walks up the stairs to their bedrooms, this turns on, and it provides that perfect amount of ambient light so she can go breastfeed our youngest. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is I would assume it would be great for grandparents, but I learned my wife loves them, my buddy loves them, so it's a pretty cool gift that will get used all the time. Here's a creative, fun gift. It's a personal sauna. You know, maybe somebody who's into health and fitness kind of deal, or has some back pain or just likes the sauna. Basically, you can close it up. There's another bar that gives it some more rigidity strength there. Turn it on, heats up, and then you just sit in it with your head out. I like to watch TV. I actually made a whole video just on this if you want to know more about it. My wife got me this. I didn't think I would use it much, and turns out I use it so much I don't even take it down. I just leave it here in my room because I literally use it that often. The only downside with this guy is just a little bit more expensive than some of the other gifts I've mentioned. If the person you're buying a gift for is into health and fitness, it's kind of hard to buy equipment like dumbbells and workout equipment because it takes up a lot of space, which a lot of people don't have, and it's rather expensive. But here's a really cool thing because it's easy to detach. It doesn't take up much room. Could easily store it in a closet or something. You know, it's not super expensive, and then when you want to do pull-ups, you just simply put it on your door frame and you're ready to go with pull-ups. You even have a wide grip that works really well. And if somebody really is into fitness, they should know at home you can get in really good shape just by doing sit-ups, push-ups, some air squats. But if you're able to do pull-ups, it can really take it to the next level and just be something that's nice for them at home to do. Again, only if your buyer's into working out. This is a gift that I feel like most people probably won't have, but in my opinion, it's a really cool office kind of showpiece. Somebody works in an office or something, I could see this being a really cool gift to give them, to where definitely when people come by, I usually get asked about it, and it'd be cool to be like, oh yeah, so-and-so got that for me, I really like it, it's cool. Just an idea. There's a couple different options on Amazon in terms of price point, and this one that I actually bought, I don't believe is actually sold on Amazon anymore. Might be a good thing though, it did come from China, and I remember it took like a couple months to get here. So this gift might be a little iffy, and you kind of need to know the personality type of the person you're buying it for. I have bought smart devices for other people, and I don't think they end up ever getting installed or used. Maybe they just use it for a clock and they're gonna see it all the time, and perhaps as time goes on they will get into the smart home stuff, and this is gonna be extremely handy and something they use. And even if they don't, it's just a cool speaker. You know, my kids and wife are always playing music, and what I like about this device is it's really easy if they're worried about privacy. You can turn the camera off and it shows you a little white dot there, and you can turn the microphone off, which on top, which you probably can't see, it's red, but on this bottom you see a red line there. So just by looking at it, you can tell this isn't listening or looking at me if privacy is an issue. The other thing I really like about this is it's a very loud speaker. So maybe they don't use it for anything but a clock and a speaker, but it's a great speaker with great sound. And if you do use a little bit of voice assistance, you can just say the A word and tell it to play a song, and it plays a song, which is pretty cool if you ask me. Any of the devices are cool. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on it, you can just get them one of these dots. This is an older generation. I think they even look newer and cooler now. And you know, Google has their version, Amazon has their version. I don't think one's better than the other. It's nice to have it there, but again, know your buyer before you get this one, because maybe it is something they won't end up using. All right, so I'm just gonna rattle off a bunch of gifts that I think were good, but didn't make the cut because of one of those reasons. Water resistance, Bluetooth speaker, good one by Anchor. It's like 20-30 bucks. I use it in the shower all the time. If they're a big coffee drinker, one of these thermoses, sleek, spill-free design that keeps coffee hot all day. If they don't already have a way to connect their phone to their car stereo, buy them that, like a FM modulator. If they have the old cassette one, the cassette that you plug in and the other end goes to a head jack, they probably already have a way to do that, but if they don't, that's a game changer. Rather than listening to the radio, listen to the media on your phone like podcast or music. I made a whole video on bamboo sheets. My parents got me those as a gift, and all I'd ever slept on was cotton. I thought they're amazing. I'm a huge advocate for them. I talk about them all the time and recommend them to people because that's how impactful it was for me, and I just really like them. Another gift that might be good for parents to children, the Sonic toothbrush. It's a little bit pricey. Maybe not that cool of a gift, but I mean, it's definitely the best toothbrush I've ever used. I've tried Quip and the traditional toothbrushes and other electric ones, but nothing compares to that one in terms of how clean my mouth feels, and I just think it's a really good toothbrush. So if somebody's into cooking, they will appreciate a nice cutting board. I researched cutting boards for like weeks before I bought this guy, and I'm not claiming it's the best, but for the value, I think this is an all-around good cutting board. It's teak wood that's end grained. It's got a little drip loop here. It's got nice feet on it, and you can flip it around and use these compartments, you know, if you're cutting onions, tomatoes, maybe some cilantro, making some salsa. WeaterTech Floomats, I got this for my wife and myself. It's definitely handy if you live in a climate like we do in Colorado, or in the winter there's a lot of moisture and mud. But even if you have kids or something, they spill some milk or juice, you know, it tends to collect it all. It doesn't soak into the carpet of your car, and it has edges on the side, so it just sits there and you can actually pull it out and dump it. They're a bit pricey, but they're really nice and I really like them. And these are really great if you're in a pinch. Maybe you forgot someone's birthday or something. You just hop on Amazon, email them a gift card. I mean, you can literally have the gift done in like 5 minutes, super easy, or get a little bit creative. Maybe they don't have a Prime account. You know, you pay for that for their year and now they have 2-day shipping. Or maybe they live next to a Costco or Sam's Club and you can get them that annual membership so they have access to that store. For guys looking for a good gift for her, go get some flowers at your local grocery store. Hit a jewelry store. It's hard to go wrong with that combo for most women. For girls looking for good stuff for guys, maybe needs a new wallet. If he plays golf, you can never go wrong with a nice new glove, nice balls, nice tees. And then nowadays everybody has phones. Maybe their phone case is a little outdated, get them a nice new one. Or maybe they've got like the watch and the phone and something else. They have a lot of those nightstands that charges all of them at the same time and maybe even has a clock or a radio on it. Again, a lot of this stuff is something that people will actually use if they don't already have it. I really hope this video helped you out. If not, I'm sorry. I did my best trying to think of good ideas for you. But I appreciate you watching. See you next time.